Hello and welcome to week 2 in this 7-week journey through the chakra systems. And today we're going to dive into Svadhisthana, the Sacral Chakra. Svadhisthana in Sanskrit can loosely translate as one's own abode. This is the energy center that houses our creative energy. This is where we can tap into our creativity, our passion, our joy, and our sense of pleasure in life. Also, our sexuality and sensuality. Very powerful, potent energy. And when we're feeling imbalanced in this energetic center, it can manifest as addictive behaviors, as being overflown with our emotions, being completely controlled by them. And it could also manifest as a sense of neediness and clinging and afraid of change. The element related to this energy center is water. So you can see it as this flow and allowing things to flow naturally, allowing ourselves to connect deeper with our emotions, with the deep waters within, to understand their messages and wisdom behind them as really a signal for guiding us towards deeper on our paths. And yes, and also noticing when we are drowning in them. So again, very, very potent energy center, and we're beginning to explore ourselves, our energy, our sensuality, our sexuality. From the safety of our root chakra, we are rooted in our being, and now we're gaining that trust and confidence to start navigating the inner realms of our emotional being. So with that being said, today's asana practice will be more of a vinyasa flow. We'll be connecting deeper into that energetic center that lies just about 2 fingers below the navel center, and doing a lot of hip opening and a lot of movements with our breath to get cultivating that water fluid energy to release whatever is feeling heavy and stagnant and make space for the new by cleansing away all the debris. So if you're ready, you can bring yourself to a reclined position and have blocks if you have them nearby as a prop for modifications. So with your mat, let us begin in Supta Baddha Konasana, reclined butterfly pose, which is beautiful to start opening our hips. So again, with the blocks, it will look as so, placing the soles of your feet together, your knees apart. Let's start here in this opening pose, placing one hand on your womb center and the other placed on your heart. Connecting to the space in your lower abdomen that houses your creative energy, that creative potential that is awaiting for you to awaken to it, to your power, that intuitive power, that knowing. In a place that a lot of people tend to shame, feel guilty about. Sending some loving energy to this space right here, right now. Anchoring into your body, into your breath, giving yourself a moment before we start exploring and awakening and aligning our sacral chakra, feeling grounded and safe here. You connect with that ujjayi breath. It's making that soothing sound at the back of your throat. Anchoring into our mantra for today's practice. I am a child of creativity and light, and I'm free to express myself with grace. I am a child of creativity and light, and I am free to express myself with grace. Just let those words resonate with you. Deepening your breath, connecting to your breath. Connect to the fluid motion of the breath in your belly, your ribs, and your chest. And let this breath and mantra be the guiding force behind your practice today on the mat. Releasing the worries, releasing the doubts, the fears, the insecurities, release them, cleanse them in the water. Slowly opening your eyes, bringing your knees together, releasing the hands, releasing the blocks, starting with a little windshield wiper, opening the hips, planting the feet on the mat. Both palms are facing down. Bringing both knees to the left and both knees to the right. You can open your arms out wide, perpendicular to your body, just to give your knees a little bit of space here. One and the other, nice fluid motion, going left and right with our knees. Coming back to center, extending the right leg, bring the left knee into chest, interlacing your fingers, creating little circles here with that left knee. Warming up the hips. And at this time, let's extend that left leg. Flex the left foot, inhale, exhale, grab onto the outside of the foot, half happy baby. Left knee comes to the left side. Bring that right hand towards that right hip to keep it grounded. And we're going to be working a lot on the hips. This tends to be a place where we hold a lot of energy, a lot of trauma, a lot of emotions. We're giving the body the opportunity to release what it does not need, to make space for the new, to cleanse and clear out. Very nice. Release the foot, extend through the knee, and then bring that leg down, going to the other side. So left leg extends out. Bring the right knee to chest, interlace the fingers, and bring that knee close and add those little circles here. Keep your head grounded, keep your mind anchored to your breath. Ujjayi, slightly constricting the back of your throat on the exhale. Inhale, extend that knee at this time, and on your exhale, grab the outside of the right foot with your right hand. Allow that right knee to come to the right side of your body. Left hand grounds your left hip to the mat. See if you can soften the area of your body that may be holding on to tension right now. Your eyebrows, your jaw. Slowly extend that right knee. Nice hamstring stretch. And then gently placing it back down. Bending both knees, we're going to do a little rock and roll to get us to our seated position. So grabbing to the outside, the back of the thighs. Gently rock one vertebrae at a time, rounding through the spine about 4 times here. Then landing in your Navasana, your boat pose. So here, finding that balance, finding a little bit of that core strength. You can keep that hands behind your legs here. Shins are parallel to the mat, nice and long with your neck. Or if you're ready for that challenge, you can let those hands come to the sides, parallel to your shins. Breathe here for 4, 3, keep the gaze soft, Keep the breath soft. 2 and 1. Very nice. Cross your feet and legs. Bring your hands to the mat. And let's bring ourselves into our tabletop position at this time. Continue with that warm up for our spine as we take circular motions this time today with our cat-cow. We have that solid foundation for ourselves and we feel nice and grounded on all 4 corners, and now we're starting to play. We're starting to get more into that intuitive, creative flow. So making this your practice and seeing where your body's taking you today. Maybe you want to keep it classic with your cat-cow. Maybe you want to add a little bit of shoulder movements, a little bit of head rolls, a little bit more hips. Really pressing into the mat, feeling that separation in the upper back. At this time, let's get to that full body. So we come down to the child's pose. Inhale, come forward into your cobra. Release that pubic bone towards the mat. Exhale, round back into child's pose. 2 more times. Inhale, round it forward, bend through the elbows. Keep the arms close to your body. Exhale, bring it back. Inhale, guide yourself forward. Cobra, slightly look up. Make sure you open the chest forward. Exhale, bring yourself back. 1 more wave-like motion with your full body. Creating space in the front side with the cobra. Exhale, releasing the back. Coming back to your child's pose. 3 deep breaths here, grounding your forehead. Spreading your fingers out wide, reaching to the top of the mat. Feeling that nice deep stretch in the shoulder. Toes are touching, knees are apart. Deep breath in here. Exhale, round yourself to tabletop, tuck the toes underneath. Lift the hips, downward facing dog. Again, full permission here to explore this pose as if you were doing this for the first time. Kind of like this childlike curiosity. And seeing what happens when I extend one knee and bend the other knee. Where are my hips moving? Maybe my shoulders are also following. Maybe my head wants to move as well. Where does that creative energy want you to go today? Perhaps you're finding a little more stillness here. To add more movement to that spine, going into our plank waves. Bring your feet together. Inhale, lift the heels, vertebrae by vertebrae. Roll yourself into plank. Hold, shoulders above the wrists. Exhale, lift the hips back, downward facing dog. 3 more times. Create your own dance with your body. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lift it back, downward facing dog. 2 more times. Exhale, lift. Last time. Inhale, roll vertebrae by vertebrae. Hold for a split second in plank position. Feel that core engagement. Exhale, lift it up, downward facing dog. Very nice. At this time, let's look to the top of the mat. Take as many steps as you need to come to the front of the mat at this time. Feet are hip width apart. Inhale, halfway lengthen, look forward, flatten the back. Exhale, Uttanasana, standing forward fold. Inhale, halfway lengthen, arms out wide at this time. Exhale, give yourself a nice big hug, wrapping your arms around your upper body. Inhale, arms out wide, halfway lengthen, look forward, engage through the navel. Exhale, standing forward fold, give yourself a hug. Slide your hands down towards the elbows as you take your ragdoll, allowing the upper body to hang nice and loose with gravity, maybe bobbing your head up and down. Again,
Micro bend with the knees. See where your body's taking you. Notice the tension, any area of the upper body that feels tight and restricted. Just let it go. Very nice. Release the arms, bend through the knees, slowly rolling up vertebrae by vertebrae into your standing position, Tadasana, mountain pose. Bring both feet together at this time. Open the chest. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, cactus arms. Squeeze the shoulder blades back. Bend through the elbows. One more time. Inhale, full body stretch. Lengthen with the arms coming up. Exhale, open the chest. Slightly bring the pelvis forward as you squeeze the shoulder blades and bend through the elbows. Inhale, full body stretch, arms back up to the sky. Exhale, let's dive ourselves down to Mother Earth, standing forward fold. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, bend both knees, big step back. With your right foot, lower that right knee down to the mat. Find that balance, and then raise your arms up into our low lunge. Sink deep with the hips. Feel that stretch along the right psoas muscle here. Going to take little circles or big circles as if you're picking something up from the ground. Inhale, bring the arms down, sweep from the floor. Exhale, bring them up and out. 3 more times. Inhale, pick it up. Exhale, bring it up. Inhale. Exhale, 1 more time. Inhale, big arm circle. Exhale, open up to the side, open the chest. Inhale, reach forward, chest close to your left thigh. Exhale, hands to the mat or to blocks. Extend the left knee, half split. Move with the breath here. Inhale, ground the left foot, arms up. Exhale, hands to the mat, extend the left knee, half split. 2 more times. Creating this nice fluid motion, combining breath, movement, intention, drishti in one fluid motion. Last time, inhale, lift up. Exhale, hands to the mat, extend that left knee. And let's hold here for 3 breaths, finding some stillness. Again, your hands could come onto blocks if you have those with you available. In these moments of stillness, find that breath again, find that deeper connection within. Notice the areas of tension and breathe through it. Breathe that cleansing breath. Very nice. Slowly on the inhale, bring yourself back forward, grounding that left foot. Raise your arms up, tuck the back foot, and lift yourself into your crescent lunge. Hold here, inhale. Exhale, let's bring the hands back down to the mat. Step back into plank, taking your flow. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog, thighs off the mat, chest forward. Roll the toes as you lift the hips. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Look to the top of the mat, lift the heels, bend the knees, step, jump, or hop to the front. Inhale, halfway lengthen, slide the hands on the shin, look forward, shoulders back. Exhale, Uttanasana, standing forward fold. Bending through the knees, inhale, roll yourself up like a wave, reach up, same breath in, exhale, hands to heart, Samastiti. Going directly to the other side. As I inhale, I reach up. Exhale, diving myself down, all the way back down. Halfway lengthen, inhale, rise on my tippy fingers. Exhale, bend both knees, step back with the left foot at this time. Lower the left knee. Make sure the front knee, the right knee is over top of your ankle. Find that balance in center. And then raise your arms up. Sink low with the hips, with that pelvis to the mat. Adding the circles, this time the opposite direction. I inhale, reach forward. Exhale, sweep the ground and round back. 2 circles with the arms. Inhale forward, exhale up. Make this feel nice and graceful and fluid with your upper body. Staying grounded and stable and strong with your lower body. Reach up. Hold to your inhale. Exhale, hands to the mat. Extend that right knee. Half split. Flowing again with the breath. Inhale, grounding that right foot. Reach up with the arms. Look up. Challenge the balance. Exhale, hands to the mat. Extend that right knee, half split. 2 more times. Inhale, initiate with the breath. Movement follows. Gaze up. Exhale, hands down. Extend the right half split. Last time. Inhale, ground and up. Exhale, hands to 2 blocks or the mat, and let's hold here in our half split for 3 breaths. Opening the chest, coming up a little bit higher on the blocks, squaring the hips to the front of the mat, breathing into that right hamstring. Very nice. Last deep breath in. Exhale, let's ground that right foot. Release your hands from the block. Come up with your upper body to your low lunge. Tuck the back foot. Lift the back knee off the mat into your crescent lunge. Inhale. Exhale all the way down. Hands come down. Step back into your plank. Take your flow. Inhale, upward facing dog. Thighs off the mat. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful job. At this time on the inhale, let's lift that left leg off the mat, 3-legged dog. Square the hips to the front. Exhale, let's take a big step between our hands to the front of the mat. Ground that right foot, 90-degree angle. Windmill the right arm forward, then back, opening up into our warrior 2. Make sure you can see that big toe, the left foot. You're internally engaging that left thigh. Shoulders away from the ears, tailbone tucked underneath you, engaging the core. Inhale, opening the front palm. Exhale, reverse the warrior. Right hand towards that right thigh. Left hand comes slightly behind. Sink low with that front knee. Inhale, back to center, warrior 2. Exhale, extended side angle, your choice. Forearm on the thigh, or maybe if you can go deeper already, hand could come to the mat or on a block. Another mudra if you like, Gyan mudra with your right hand, making sure that your chest is not collapsing inwards, you're keeping it open, whatever modification you're at. Very nice. Gaze comes down. Inhale, come back into your warrior 2. Exhale, hold. Inhale, extend the front knee. Arms up. Exhale. Let's pivot ourselves on the length side of the mat. And then heel toe once or twice so you come back inwards towards your goddess squat. So your toes are pointing out, heels point in, and sink low. So bending through the knees. Knees are aligned with your feet. Getting nice and deep here into our goddess squat.
We're going to go through our cactus arms in this position. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, goddess with our cactus arms. Inhale, reach up. Stay low with the squat. Exhale, open up. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, open up. Last time. Feel that power in the lower body. Exhale, open up. Feeling nice and fierce. Hold your arms extended up. Gyan Mudra. Sink low, sink low. Nice. Feel the fire. Beautiful. Inhale. Extend the knees. Exhale, pivot the front foot. And then let's just step forward to the top of the mat. Taking it right away into our flow. Inhale, reach up. Slight arch of the back, palms together. Exhale, dive yourself down, forward fold. Inhale, half wheeling. Exhale, bend both knees. Step back into your plank. Nice strong chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog, chest forward, thighs off the mat. Exhale, roll the toes, lift the hips. Downward facing dog. 3 deep breaths here, finding your center again. Finding your presence on the mat. Connecting to that ujjayi breath. Calming and soothing your mind and body. And we're going to take it to the other side. I'm just going to do a switcheroo so you can see me on this side. So at this time, we're going to inhale, bring that right leg up to the sky, 3-legged dog. Keep the hips squared. Exhale, bend the right knee. Big step forward to the front of the mat. Ground the left foot, it's 90-degree angle. And then windmill so that your left hand is coming to the back. Right hand comes forward. Tailbone tucks underneath you. You should be able to see again that big toe, that right big toe. Reversing your warrior at this time. Inhale, opening the right palm. Exhale, bring yourself back. So left hand along the left thigh. Right hand reaches back. Very nice. Inhale, come back to center, warrior 2. Exhale, modification that you did on the other side, make sure you do it for this side for extended triangle. So if you used a block, your block will come to the outside of the front foot, reaching that left hand up and then perhaps to the front of the mat. Adding a mudra if you like. Doing a nice stretch from that grounded back foot all the way to the hand that's extended forward. Bring the gaze down at this time. Inhale, come back up, warrior 2. Exhale, hold here. A little deeper. Inhale, arms up, pivot that front foot. Exhale, heel toe your feet once or twice, coming back into our goddess. We're going to go through 4 goddess squats here. So bringing our arms out to the side as we inhale and bend the knees. Exhale, bring your hands towards your lower abdomen as you extend the knees. Inhale out. Exhale in. Inhale out. Exhale in. Let's do this 8 times. It's a nice fluid movement. I can practice having movement that is graceful, that is a little bit of our own creativity. So you maybe see me doing something, but maybe you're doing something different. And that's okay. Just trying to activate that creative flow, those creative juices. Last time, inhale, let's hold here. Arms out to the side, keep those knees bent. Bring the arms up, back into our full goddess, fullest expression here. Navel into the spine. 3, 2, stay low. 1. And extend through the knees. Bring your arms parallel to the mat. Inhale, pivot the front foot and the back and windmill yourself to the front of the mat. Very nice. Taking a little flow at this time. Meeting in downward dog. Inhale, reach up, Urdhva. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway length. Exhale, bend both knees, step back into your plank, taking your flow. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. This time, let's inhale, reach that right leg up again. Three-legged dog. Exhale, bend through the knee, bring that right knee to the right thumb. Coming down into our pigeon, extending that left leg along the center line of the mat, untuck the toe. Starting with our upper body rolls as I ground my fingertips. I inhale, opening the front side of the body. Exhale, bend through the elbows, dive my forehead down. 2 more times. Inhale, open. Exhale, bring it down. Last time. Inhale, open. Exhale, coming all the way down, however far I can take it today. So if I have a prop, if my hips are really tight, then I could bring my forearms on a prop. I'm just getting a little higher. If I feel as though my hip is lifting, I can bring a block on that right hip, underneath the right hip. Or perhaps I'm creating a pillow with my forearms and forehead is grounded. Wherever you're at is perfect. Just give yourself some time here, some space to breathe into that hip. Just focusing on cleansing that part of the body that needs some love, that's feeling tight and restricted. Cleaning it out with water, with our breath, with our soothing ocean wave. A lot of the times we suppress emotions or we repress them, and it gets stuck in the body. So here, when we're allowing ourselves a bit more time in these deep hip openers, we're actually tapping into energy that we've been wanting to hide, emotions and experiences and feelings. It's normal that things start rising up. Just meet yourself with compassion and patience. Take 2 more deep breaths here. Last breath. On your exhale, and slowly come up with our upper body, walking our hands up. Tucking our back toe at this time, stepping back into our downward facing dog. Just take a vinyasa before taking it to the other side. Inhale, roll yourself into plank. Exhale, take your inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Very nice. Let's take it to the other side. Inhale, reach that left leg up at this time, 3-legged dog. Exhale, bend that left knee, bring that left knee towards that left thumb. Untuck that right foot, coming down into our pigeon. Again, we're going to start before we get into our more passive pose, is adding a little bit of movement for our upper body. Inhale, grounding through your fingertips, look forward and up.
Exhale, dive your chest down, forehead grounds and slightly touches the mat. Inhale, wave up. Exhale, wave it down. One more time. Inhale, open. Exhale, dive yourself down, ground the forehead over top of your arms, or perhaps your forehead, your forearms are on a block. And make sure you do the same thing this side than you did the other. And keep things nice and balanced. And allow yourself to go within. Release any tension in your jaw and eyes. Feel that tension and heaviness leave your body on every exhale. Inhaling the new, exhaling the old and stagnant. Anything heavy lingering on you, let it go. And on the exhale at this time, slowly coming up with your chest. And at this time, we're going to scoot ourselves to our seated position by just bringing that right foot to the front of the mat. Bring both feet on the mat at this time. Inhale, I reach forward. Exhale, I round myself vertebrae by vertebrae, coming back onto the mat. I'm taking our last position here, our happy baby. Inhale, I extend my feet up towards the ceiling, flex the feet. Exhale, bend through the knees, grab onto the outside of the feet in our full happy baby. The last deep hip opener here. I can play around here, extending one knee and the other, rocking slightly from side to side, massaging that lumbar spine, stimulating the vagus nerve, the parasympathetic nervous system. Just letting our body know it's okay, it's safe. It can release, it can relax. In this very vulnerable and opening pose, we can invite in contemplation on where it is that we have been closed off of pleasure and joy in our life. Very important aspects of the Sacral Chakra. That doesn't always mean pleasure, sexual pleasure. It can be little pleasures of life. And just inquire, where is it that we're closed off? And when we feel complete with this pose, we can take our Shavasana. Bending through our knees, giving ourselves some space to rest and relax. Palms are facing up in full receptive mode. Shoulders are away from the ears, lengthen the neck. Feet are apart, heels are pointing towards each other. In this final integration pose, let us come back to our breath. Soothing sensation of our breath. The ocean waves that cleanse our worries, that reassure us. In the ebb and flow of life, we are able
change. We give ourselves permission to feel. We are nourished by the cleansing waters. We find deep wisdom and power in our emotions. Instead of drowning in them, we find strength in them. And they're always communicating to us a deeper desire and longing. Now we rest without needing to know what to do, but simply to be and to feel everything coming up. You may stay here for as long as you need, being rocked gently by the soothing sound of your own voice, the soothing sound of your breath. However, if you need to get on with your day or your evening and begin to add some movement to your physical body, wiggling your fingers and your toes, maybe adding a full body stretch if that feels good. And rolling onto your preferred side into fetal position, coming back into the womb of your mother, where you rise again, feeling nurtured and supported and safe in her waters. Beautiful pose that's like mothering yourself, giving you the strength that you need to rise. And we rise to complete our practice together along the center of our mat, just seated in a nice cross-legged position, placing both hands on your womb center at this time, your lower abdomen. Just noticing how this touch feels for you. For some, it may be uncomfortable to hear or feel guilt or shame towards this area of the body. Let this be a practice to reconnect to this energy center, this center of creativity, joy, and pleasure, and sensuality. This be the activation of your creative energy for your journey here for the rest of the 7 weeks together. Remembering you are a child of creativity, of light, that you deserve to feel joy and pleasure, free of guilt and shame. Placing your hands at this time in Anjali Mudra in front of your heart center as a symbolism of gratitude for showing up for your practice today. May you have a beautiful rest of your day ahead, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Namaste. Thank you, friends. I hope you enjoyed this beautiful practice. You will see in the description of this video some integration practices that you can take with you during the week, and along with some journaling prompts. And I will see you next week when we will be diving into Manipura Chakra, our solar plexus. Thank you so much. Have a